Hey, awesome to see you here. Let me tell you what it actually feels like every time I fire up the Alienware Aurora 16. This isn't for someone who's okay with average frame rates, stuttered cutscenes, or screens that feel like they're always a step behind your intent. This is for the person who feels when latency creeps in, who notices when colors don't pop, who's spent more time adjusting settings than actually playing. You're the kind of gamer who recognizes quality instinctively. You've lived with compromise long enough. This machine is what it feels like to break out of that. Before you go any further, check the current price and stock. Gaming rigs like this can shift fast, and knowing what it's sitting at right now matters more than waiting on maybe later. I knew it was time to upgrade when my old laptop turned intense sequences into anxiety machines. That moment when a boss fight should have been a thrill turned into frustration because the screen couldn't keep up, frames dipped, textures lagged, and my focus slipped. I didn't just want better performance, I needed it. When I finally switched to this, it wasn't just faster, it felt right. Performance matched intention. That's an emotional shift you don't fully appreciate until you experience it. Living with this laptop day after day, the difference isn't just numbers. The WQXGA display at 120 Hz doesn't just look smooth, it feels fluid. Every flick, turn, and aim feels decisive, as if the machine and your instincts are finally in sync. Full SSD means no waits, no spinning wheels, no interruptions. Want to drop into a massive open world? You do it with confidence, not hesitation. Want to stream while you play, upload clips, or juggle apps? It handles all of it without breaking stride. And once you feel that level of responsiveness, something interesting happens. Every time you look at a lesser setup, your brain immediately fills in what you'd be giving up. Not just in peak moments, but in everyday flow. That's loss aversion kicking in, you're not imagining it. Your senses recalibrate what good truly feels like. If you're holding back because you're watching prices or waiting for a better deal, don't drift too long. Prices change. Availability changes. Opportunities slip while you think. Just keep an eye on it right now before momentum shifts. You might think all this only matters in intense gaming sessions, but that's not true. The real payoff is in everyday use, quick boots that feel instant, multitasking that feels effortless, landscapes that feel alive instead of paused, controls that feel like extensions of your focus. This machine doesn't just handle play, it elevates it. Here's the unexpected part: pride. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to justify it. You just use it, you feel it, and you know you made a choice that aligns with how you play and create. That calm confidence is a quiet psychological shift that only shows up once you own something built at this level. After living with it consistently, a few things become unmistakably clear. Games feel decisively fluid, action feels sharp and confident, daily tasks feel effortless, everything feels capable and reliable. Of course, there are real trade-offs. You'll instantly notice weaker machines. And once you've felt this level of performance, going back to anything less feels uncomfortable, almost painful. Eventually, you stop cycling through comparison charts and specs because your instincts already pointed you right. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you think about later and quietly regret not making sooner. Check the price, see what's available now, and when it feels right, make the move. Because once this sits in your space, settling for less simply isn't part of your playstyle anymore.